Hi everyone, welcome to the podcast today. Today we have here with us Surinder, who is the founder of Unwind Minds and who has acquired the brand Turms. So hi Surinder, thank you for coming to this podcast. So what is Turms? What basically is the product that what is the problem that you're trying to solve with Turms?
Okay, let me answer it in this way, but before I'll tell you what exactly Unwind Mind company is, why it was formed. So Unwind Mind is a concept where we wanted to have an umbrella company in which we want to have some brands under this umbrella, which has to be very unique. They should have a unique proposition. They should have a very good problem solving statement in the market. So when we were hunting after getting funding for the Unwind Mind, we had quite a good run from last 2.5 months. We were able to secure quite good funding also just to start. If not, it's not very big, but it was good enough to start with. Having a scouting for the brands, we got to know about the brand called Turms, which was doing extremely good in the market. They had very good brand and product acceptance, and we did due diligence, and we found that this exactly matches our value system or the kind of product which we are looking out for, and it has solved a big problem which was there in the market, which people have really appreciated, and that made us to make a decision to buy a brand called Turms, and we spell it like TURMS, Turms. Turms, what does it do in the market is that they are specialized intelligent apparels. They make apparels which are anti-stain, they are anti-odor. They have one more technology which is also very unique in its nature, and probably the first time in India is coolant technology. So your t-shirt will be your air conditioning, will keep you 3 degree cooler when you go out in the sun. So when we saw these kind of USPs of this brand, and we said this is exactly what a young and people, those who are looking for good clothing and apparel brands, looking for anti-odor when you go for in the whole day when you work hard, end of the day you don't want to be smelling foul smell of your maybe sweat. But I think that made us think that yes, this is a real problem statement which many people wants to address it with this apparel. Good thing was that this technology is available outside India, but the amount or the price points are so high that people, even if they wish to, but it was out of their reach. What we have done is that we have brought that kind of technology at affordable prices.
Correct. As you mentioned that it has many USPs, but I feel are there any competitors that you have, and if yes, how do you tackle them?
Okay, as I said, there are many international brands who are into this space, and if you say these are big international companies, they have good R&D backing with them. Their products are also good, but in these kind of things, if you want to create a availability to the mass, you have to really play at a very good price point, and which is our USP and not the international players' USP.
Correct. Also, you mentioned that the market is really accepting of it. So would you want to throw more light on it? How accepting is the market of your product? Because it's something, it's very new. So are people really acceptable of it, or we are facing any problems?
Okay. So this company existed since 2016, and this brand. And when we took over this brand from the existing founders, which was pre-COVID times, they had quite a good run, and they have acquired close to 300,000 customers, and that's a huge figure for a D2C brand.
Correct.
And that made us even confident that when we contacted few and when we saw their data of repeat buy, which makes your brand even more valuable when your existing customers comes to you and they show trust on the product and they ask more and more about it. So after COVID, they had quite some challenges, and which actually made us by this brand, and the confidence what we have, on the existing 300,000 customers coming back to us is very high, and our team is really banking on it.
So, as you mentioned, the pre-COVID era, what are your plans with post-COVID era?
Okay, now we have taken over this brand from a very successful way of running this brand and all, but they also had few learnings when they were building up this brand. A good part is that the old team is also now with us as our team members, and that's quite a big asset, I must say that. And these people are actually are the real mind behind now second phase of this brand called Turms, and we know that what worked and what didn't. So we will not invest money where they had challenges, or so we have now the model is very lean, very clean, and very focused. And we want to work really on core, which actually worked very well for them. So we have quite a learning of last 3-4 years. So I want to implement that in the new Turms 2.0.
Correct. Also, as you said that the brand is very focused. So how do you choose the addressable market? Because I believe that it's not available for everyone. So how do you pick your addressable market?
So it's not right to say that it is not available for everyone.
Sorry, I'm really sorry.
So this brand will be available on Myntra, will be available on Amazon and on our website. Good part is that 80% of our sale was done on our own website, which means that's the biggest success of a D2C brand. So you are able to bring traffic to your own website. So that's a dream for many, and we were lucky that Turms clicked 80% of their revenue from their own website.
So as you mentioned that Unwind is an umbrella company and it acquires various brands. So what are the things that you consider before acquiring brands like Turms, and what are other brands?
Maybe when we formed the company Unwind Minds, we were lucky to have such a big brand which was having a very good success rate in the market, is now under our company called Unwind Minds. And I think for quite some time we want to focus really heavy on one brand, and to make it to a level where to the same glory which they have enjoyed. So next 1 year we want to focus only on this brand, and I have explained what we have seen when we actually took over this company. Yeah.
So of course you are here at the 21/72 event. So of course you're looking for investors. So I'm sure money is not a reason you are looking for investors. So what are the things that you see in investors apart from money?
Okay, that's a very good question, by the way. When you raise money, and initial founders, and I have used this statement in my earlier pitches to some of the young startup founders, that you have to run behind the intelligent money and not only the money.
Correct.
And when we say intelligent, the guy who is your first investors should add value to your company. It can be either in form of your advisors, or they are the subject matter experts, or they guide you on your vision, and not only they are sleeping partners kind of. So I always feel that if you raise intelligent money at the initial stage, you are creating a foundation on which you can have multi-level towers on that foundation.
Correct. Also, as I mentioned the event, what do you have to say about the event?
I must say that this is one of the top class events of startup fraternity which I have attended. Prior to this, we as we stay in Bangalore, we have attended many startup events, but I would rate this as one of the par events at the startup fraternity, I would say.
As part of Bangalore.
As at par with the Bangalore events.
Correct. Thank you, Surinder, for being with us today and saying good words about the event.